All right, so I'm up in my tree stand for my kill plot here. And so I'm going to be changing things up in here this year. I had a phone call with Chris Brackett, and he looked over my farm and what I had going on, and he thinks, and now that he explains it, I completely agree. So this food plot starts here and goes back about 200 yards back. And then behind that, I have another clover plot about an eighth of an acre. And then I have this big food plot here, which goes over about 200 yards. So out here is the open ag. This is the food plot. And then this is this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm getting rid of all this food in the back, and I'm pushing it all this way. So I'm going to keep this little plot here, but I'm going to cut it off right in there. And then this back half and that food plot way in the back, I'm going to let it grow in, maybe plant some switchgrass, and basically just give it back to the deer and do more bedding. Because with having my food spread out like this over 600 yards, I'm pushing all my buck bedding way too far away. Where if I get rid of all this food in the back and push it all out here, I'm giving an extra 300 yards of cover in this back corner that can be used for bedding. All right, so this is the back end of this food plot that I'm going to convert into cover, possibly bedding, or maybe just cover in general. So what I did is I came in and I tilled this all up, and I'm going to frost seed in switchgrass. And then I did it kind of like a snake, because what I want to do is I want to come in and plant some evergreens in here in these big bellies. So maybe like an evergreen here, and one there, and then do the same thing all down through here, and maybe turn this into a little evergreen patch. So Norway spruce, white pine. So that may be a project for this upcoming year, but I want to get this switchgrass frost seeded in here first. So this is a good sign. I'm out here in February, and my food plot still has a lot of food left in it. So the deer aren't going hungry, that's for sure. As you can see here, I'm expanding this food plot on the far end. It's about an additional ½ acre, and then on the very top side you can see there I'm putting a switchgrass wall in for some added security cover for this food plot. Alright, so about a month ago I was up here and I cut a run about 100 yards over there, zigzagging down through this hill. So now I'm over this way about 100 yards. I'm going to start from the top today, and I'm going to cut down through this and open a path up straight down through here. So then I'll have two nice runs coming down off this hill down into the food plots. You know, this is all bedding up in here. There's a rub right there. This is an old overgrown field. There's some bedding in here. think I just found a buck bed. This is gnarly thick up here, and it comes down right here. Boom. There's rubs right there. I'm pulling out of here. You know, like I said, I was going to make a path right through here, but this is a buck bed. There's no way I'm gonna mess this up. Let's check this out. All right, here's the bed right here. You can see it's an old drop down tree. He's snuggled in right here. Let's get a view. He's just laying right in these briars. It's a good cover here. And then you can see when he wants to stand up, he probably just makes his way down through those briars right to the food plot. So I ain't gonna touch this area. I'm gonna leave it how it is.